Hi, I'm Natalie McNeil, and you are watching She Takes on the World TV, your weekly dose of soaring inspiration and practical advice for your business and your life. Today, I want to talk to you about a critical part of being a business owner, and that is setting boundaries. I know, it's easier said than done. I know so many entrepreneurs who have unintentionally harmed their business by not setting limits and lines in the sand when it comes to their clients. It was something that I struggled with myself for so long, especially as a service-based business owner and a woman. My instinct is to give and give and give. But with a lot of trial and error, I am now a huge advocate for making and keeping boundaries. Here's why. First of all, setting boundaries earlier on in a business relationship is the best road to take, especially if you go above and beyond for your clients. This makes expectations manageable for your clientele and creates groundwork for a strong, trusting relationship. Plus, in those moments when you do go over the scope of a project for a client, they really appreciate it all the more. Secondly, boundaries protect your mental and emotional energy. When you're not constantly responding to emails or having to do little favors for your clients around the clock, you are honoring yourself, your needs, and the valuable work that you do. But as I said before, many entrepreneurs hesitate to raise the issue of boundaries with their clients. You might be worried that someone's not going to like you, or that you're going to lose a client if you say no too much. In reality, though, by being clear about the way you want to work and the way that you want to be contacted, you are creating a respectful, valuable relationship because you're teaching your client how you want to be treated. When you start to work with a new client, I completely understand the urge to go above and beyond. However, make sure you say, "This is outside the scope of my work." If you let every client get away with things that aren't included in the scope of the contract or project, they could start relying on you to go that extra mile every single time and assume they're not getting what they paid for, or they're left feeling disappointed when you're unable to do the extras that have become an expectation. Not necessarily over-delivering every time is not a bad thing. When both parties respect boundaries, you really do give yourself space to do your best work. So my actionable for you this week is to check in on your current boundary situation. When do you check emails? When do you respond to emails? And do you have response hours? Do you take weekends off? At She Takes on the World, we take Saturdays and Sundays off, and we explain this in an autoresponder to everyone who emails us during this time. We'll almost always respond within 24 to 48 hours, and we make that clear to our clients. Because we deal with a high volume of emails as a small team, teaching people what to expect in terms of wait times keeps our readers and our audience from being left feeling disappointed if we don't respond within hours. So make sure the way you're dealing with clients and delivering your excellent work feels good to you, and most of all, honors your desires and leaves you feeling like you've really respected yourself. I'm sure you've been in that situation where you've gone above and beyond over and over and over again, and you're just left feeling drained and exhausted. When that client emails you, you're thinking, not again. I think boundaries are the ultimate act of self-love and self-respect. So if you enjoyed this episode, I would love for you to subscribe on YouTube and share it with another entrepreneur who needs this message today. And don't forget to come on over and visit us at shetakesontheworld.com for my free Conquer course to turn your small business into something big. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on She Takes on the World TV. Since announcing my next book, I've gotten a ton of questions from all of you about how I landed my dream book deal, what steps I took, who I worked with, etc., etc. The answer is, as I'm sure you can imagine, pretty multifaceted and would require, a long haul approach. So I'm sure I don't have to tell you that this kind of stuff rarely happens overnight.